All right, y'all can join us as we put an altar together. This is for the Orisha Oko, which is the god of agriculture, harvest, first fruit. Putting the altar together is all about understanding the Orisha, understanding the deity, that you're working with. You only want to put things on the altar that represents them, represents their dominion. And Oko is red and white. And so, Oko is a very powerful Orisha. Uh-huh. I'll open it up on the thing. Get on the floor with that, Elijah. So just getting my thing together for Oko. And so you can just see how we put altars together. While I'm waiting for that to dry. Give me the white and the brush. So everything with Oko, it follows this pattern of red and white. And so Oko is the god of agriculture. So the way that I like to do it is Oko actually is going to go in a pot. But in order for him to go into this pot, it got to be red and white. It's going to be beautiful once it's all together. I love my Orishas. I try to do everything right. Just don't give them anything. Let's do this thing right. Let me see. So I got halfway here. So this will be halfway over here. Let me mark that so I know where I'm going to. Some altars is a little bit easier to put together than others. It really just depends on the deity. It depends on the deity. Oof, I'm gonna have to clean up this paint that I'm dripping over here. I've been putting this off for the longest. I've been putting this altar off for the longest. I received Oko shit. Shit, I forgot when I received Oko. I know it was this year. Maybe it was March of this year or April of this year that I received him. And I done had Oko this whole time being trifling as fuck because I didn't want to do this.
Yeah, I think it was April.
So yeah, been trifling since April. That's what Elijah said. I've been trifling as fuck since April. And then it's I know how to paint. It's not like just been lazy, I guess. And I tell y'all all the time, you can't be lazy in spirituality. You just can't. Now then if this motherfucker would have stopped my fruit, the fruit of my labor, then I would have been pissed. I would have been like, motherfucker. And he would have been like, yeah, motherfucker, your lazy motherfucking ass. Uh-huh. Yeah, good. Elijah, how you leave him up there unattended? Good thing he's smart enough to walk down. Oh, let me see that. Yeah, that's how. So Elijah finished the little pot. So that's good. So yep, that's really good. Lay it down so it can dry.
ASMR.
I'm getting this paint everywhere. I'm gonna have to clean up but that's the one thing about it. Paint is easy to get up. Paint is easy to get up. That's why I be whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. If I drip some paint on the counter, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-fucking-doo. So that is that. Is this dry yet? Okay, good. Because I want this to stay together. This is the consecrated towel for Oko. This actually got to get consecrated. This was consecrated during my ceremony. And now I want to put super glue on the bottom so that it can stay standing. put this directly in the middle. So that goes directly in the middle. So I'm getting my stuff together for Oko. I want that directly in the middle. And then on top is going to be his crown. So yeah, so it should stay just like that. Come on, Super Go. Let's get this thing together. We're building an altar for Oko. Oko is the god of agriculture. This is the Orisha of agriculture. And so Oko is good for bringing in first fruits. You know, when you start working with Oko, there's really a lot of good prosperity and abundance. But the one thing that Oko spoke to me when I went through my ceremony is although he is the god of agriculture, Oko promised me that he's going to strengthen my connection with the ancestors. That he said that he was going to help me with strengthening my connection with the ancestors as well as helping me with mediumship. And so those are the things that he spoke to me during my ceremony. And so with Oko is white and red. And so normally when working with Oko, because he's in the soil, you know, normally when I have petitions and stuff, I put it in the soil just like you're planting a seed.
I ain't getting no.
You know, I like building altars, you know, because number one, you know, as long as you truly know the Orishas, that you know what they like and stuff like that, inside and out, you're good to go. Man, you know, building altars are, you know, it's beautiful to me. Like I can do that shit. If y'all need me to help y'all build y'all altars when y'all get consecrated and stuff, holla at your boy. I'll be over. I love building altars. I love it.
You gotta pay for it.
Because you know, this is it gets out your, you know, this brings out your creative side of how you choose, because there's no standard way in which the altar have to look, you know. And so every practitioner and stuff, their altar can be different. The only thing that's going to be similar is the colors and stuff like that, because that's what the Orisha like. But how you set it up and stuff is going to be different for every single person. And I love it. It's just it's so creative that you can you can set it up in so many different ways. And so and then sometimes I'm always changing the look of my altar. And then it's then especially the females are so bougie. The females are so bougie. All of them, Yemaya, Oya, Oshun, they are so bougie. You know, and I love it though. I love it. And so, how you bring that energy in, is very important. Like, let me show you something. I need to call on Oshun tonight. And I know I need to call on Oshun. I've been avoiding talking to Oshun when I know the spirits have been telling me that, I need to talk to Oshun. And so, I got Oshun altar done more, and so went to the store, got some real, sunflowers. That's Oshun's, favorite flower. She loves some sunflowers. And, this is Oshun. This is the beautiful Oshun. And so, Oshun loves pumpkins. Oshun love beer. Oshun love mirrors, and so this is, for Oshun. And, it's still more stuff I got to do because, I really got to call on Auntie tonight, and so, I really need Oshun help. And so, that's what it's all about. That is it, man. This is what it's all about. No, people misunderstand a lot. They said, aren't you not supposed to show your altars? No, you're not supposed to show the orishas. It is taboo to show the orishas. But a lot of people that are not initiated, they think that the vase is the orisha. The vase is not the orisha. The vase is the orisha house. This is where the orisha is housed at. What is taboo is for me to open this vase and then show you the consecrated orisha. That is a really bad taboo in order to show it. But showing your altar, what's going to happen if you show your altar? You're going to get hit with hellstone. So no, it's not taboo to show your altar. It's taboo to show the orishas. Okay, let me see. My bad. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to block people at the same time. I'm trying to block people and do this. But I love this. This is what I love. I love putting my altar together. But guys, just keep in mind, this is not a Christian channel. You know, so just keep that in mind. You know, this is not a Christian channel. And so, you know, now it's time to get through getting this altar together. All right, Elijah, I'm gonna have to see that red to finish this. I mean, that's not gonna be no. Don't be thinking y'all on Picasso or something, because you can see like look streak marks in mine. It probably just need a second coat. Or actually, you got some time. Let me do it. Let me do a second coat of the white.
Mine is perfect.
I don't want Oko saying like, what the fuck, nigga, you want blessings and can't even paint. I don't want Oko. I don't want Oko getting on to me. And so I'm gonna do this thing as much as I can to look as perfect as possible. But the idea been in my head for a while, so I know it's gonna turn out beautifully.
Anything is so peaceful.
You said what?
Anything is so peaceful.
As long as it's not too long.
Oh, okay.
Elijah said painting is so peaceful. I said as long as it's not too long. If it's an all-day job, shit, I remember when I had to paint this entire house.
Yeah, like that.
Man, when I had to paint this entire house, ooh, it took me a couple of days. I painted every room, you know, all 5 of the bedrooms, the living room, all 3 of the living rooms, you know. So man, it was a job painting this entire damn house, but I did it. You know, I've done that at every house that I have owned. Is that the very first thing when I move in is I paint the wall, because I cannot stand having fucking white walls. I can't stand that. It irks my nerves to walk in a house and it's all white walls. That's so basic. That's so fucking basic. I can't stand white walls. I remember as a kid asking my mom if I could paint. I can't stand no fucking white walls. Man, I can't stand white walls. I can't stand no fucking basic white ass motherfucking wall.
That I messed up a little bit on it because I still have paint on my fingers.
Okay.
But for the most part, everything fit.
Now I'm keeping the lower half of this inside black. I'm just doing the top half.
Okay. I'll give it red if you want.
Nah, I got it, because I'm gonna let you get you got the little ones. You got all the little vases for them. I got the big vase. But see, you don't have no white that you gotta paint.
Yeah.
All right, let me get that. Let me get that red. 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 All right, so we got the white part done. I don't think it's gonna be that even, but hey, well, I think it is. What y'all think? I think it's a little crooked, but I guess I can fix it with the red. It's a little crooked, but it'll be fine. It will be fine.
I can just use the top.
I need that paintbrush too. The other one is for the white. Okay, I know he like, it's about motherfucking time, bitch. Yeah, I know. Even when I was taking pictures, if I take pictures near where Oko was standing, I was like, don't don't take no picture over there. That's not the right color. I don't want people eating me up. I don't want people saying, what the fuck? That is not Oko color. So yeah, now it's right. I just didn't have the time to paint. But I was like, I'm gonna get this shit done today. Cause ooh, some people love trying to eat you up over the Orishas, like they Orisha themselves. I'm gonna have to hit that side with that little one spot with white. This one spot right here. That's supposed to be white. Did it go over?
A little bit.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Ooh. You made it in.
So I thought this would just be a cool live just to show you how to put, altars together. Like, just really thinking about like, hey, let's think about the Orisha. What is it that they like? What is it? What's their dominion? Remember, Oko is agriculture. So farming. He's over plants, fruits, vegetables, all the fruits, first fruits. And his offerings are things that come from the earth. Really very powerful deity. Did that look half and half? That look pretty even for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part. This is the white one dominant though.
The white is more dominant. Yeah. Oh yeah, the white got way more. The white got way more. This is not no for them half. The white got way more than the red. Now I'm looking at it. It should have. How did I split this? It should have been. It should have been here. It should have been here on, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah, because it's like at the end of the day, hey
At least the pots are good.
Uh-huh.
At least a little pot. Because like first one, this first one's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Still needs to try that.
Yeah. Hey, but I'm not no damn Picasso. All right. You can get the red for now until it's time for me to do another coat. Because I might have to do one more coat. Okay. From the middle. All right, y'all. What do y'all think? Look pretty good. What do y'all think? Do it look pretty good? Is it okay? It's supposed to be red and white, half right in the middle. I think it looked pretty decent.
Right in the middle. Yeah.
Okay. Let this motherfucker dry. Have y'all ever heard of Oko? Oko is one of the Orishas that's not talked about often. And so a lot of people don't know who Oko is. Mainly we hear about the main, 7 or 8, but a lot of people like they don't know who Oko is. And so Oko is a very, strong, powerful Orisha. These are my cowrie shells. Elijah, those books, make sure you put them back when you're done with them, because I don't want you to lose those books. But shit, y'all need help building y'all altar? Invite me over. Invite me over if you need help building your altar. I'll be there. Shit. This is what I love, man. Now, I'll help you build the altar. Shit, I might even pay for some of the shit on there. Shit. Oh, shoot, we can have a whole altar party. Shit. Whew. Man. Let's just thank you online. Big thanks for all you do. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, right now I'm just making an altar for Oko. Oko is the god of agriculture. And so I received him back in, I want to say I received him back in April. And so now it's just building a proper altar for him. So I guess we can do a little trivia. Oko has the same color as what other Orisha? And so with Oko is white and red. What other Orisha has the same color? Yeah, first try, look at you. Chango is the exact same color. But the numbers are different. Although they have the same color, they have different numbers. What is Oko number and what is Chango number? And I'll give you a hint, they're back to back from one another. They're back to back from one another. Numbers is very important. Look at okay, somebody know they shit. You done got both of them right the very first try. 6 and 7. Chango is 6, Oko is 7. And yep. And yep, 6 and 7. And so Oko is one of those deities that you really don't work with often. He's not like the, Oko, like I received Oko, Oduduwa, both those, Oko and the Oduduwa, you really don't work with them often. You don't disturb them often. No, baby, Yemaya would want to talk to you all fucking day. Yemaya said, baby, you need somebody to talk to? Just call me up. Say the incantation. Yemaya will talk to you all day, baby. Yemaya is one of those ones that knows she will talk. You better have some pork rinds and some beer ready though. When you talking to her, come with the correct offering. Or give her a melon. Give her any type of sweet drenched with molasses. But Yemaya, woo, she can talk. Need this to completely dry. Move out my way for a minute. Bring me that the broom. Okay. And then let me start getting these pots over there to see how I'm gonna lay these. Yeah, sweep that area. Get all the trash from out that area. So we can go in and try to put this together.
The bottom stone is to drop from out.
You shouldn't have got like the bottom.
No, I didn't get the full bottom.
Yeah, even half of the bottom didn't have to get touched.
Oh. I did.
Okay. Let me. gotta be right for all this.
1 second.
Ugh. Okay, y'all. Sorry, it's so many moving parts. It's so many moving parts to this. There's so many moving parts to building an altar. So man. Okay, so white is on this side. White is on the left. All right, I'm gonna start transferring it to where it's gonna be, and then I'll move the camera so you can see how I'm putting this thing together for Oko. It's paper on the floor because Elijah painted the bottom of his pot, and so I just need to put it on paper until it dries.
This one's gotta dry. This one's dry.
Okay.
We have 3 that's almost dry.
Okay. I mean, it's fine. Because yours can be carried by the white part.
Yeah.
Because the white part is. But just wait, because I'm gonna center them.
Yeah.
All right. We got the top layer of the altar right here for Oko.
Oh,
That crown is
always falling.
falling. But at least this part is not now. Because I got
70-25. Second about 70-25. Sure, the crown is gonna stand.
it should be good. Because this is super glued down. Whew. Whew. Man, I finally got this thing painted.
You ain't gonna do another layer?
Huh?
Aren't you gonna do another layer?
Probably not. Cause that's not, that got to completely dry anyway, before I do anything. So Oko, we getting them done, y'all. We getting him done. All right. start bringing me some pots. And so white is switched to the left, so we'll put one there. We'll put one there. No, I'll put this a little bit closer. Alright, I get there. Alright, there. There. This one goes in the back. Why you just didn't wipe the paint off?
Because I didn't want to smear it.
No, you're not smearing it. Once it's dry, it likes to come right off.
Wow. Then this would have got a lot of guys.
All right. Okay, this is looking good. Okay, this is looking good. We got Oko up here in this pot, have his offerings down below, and then Oko is the god of agriculture, and so now we're about to do our herbs, plant our herbs, so that Oko is planted with herbs all around them. And so that's my plant light, you know, so that we can keep this stuff growing. And then these are herbs that we can use for spiritual baths. All right, Elijah, start bringing these herbs over, so I can start potting these things.
Okay, I'll bring the biggest ones and the smallest ones.
Just bring me just 2 for now. I don't want too many over here because I gotta deal with this soil. Bring me that bag of eggshells up there. I need those eggshells. Dang, that mint leaf is strong as hell. Come through, mint leaves. Come through, mint leaves. Put some eggshells up in here.
Eggshells are high in, I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, eggshells is really good for plants.
Something with bone.
Yeah, it's good for calcium. Calcium, but for plants, they're a good fertilizer. go in a closet in there and um get me those things for the plants that they self water. It's in the closet in the room down here. Go in that room and bring me those.
Yeah.
Ooh, this mint leaf is strong. Lemon thyme. Uh-huh.
Perfect.
Uh-huh. Give me start giving me the empty candles. I need 6 of them. Fill them up with water so that we can use that to keep these things watered.
And the candle right there.
Yeah, but I still need more. Still need more, player. Do some eggshells. Yeah. The rest is
You want me to take the wrapping off of it?
yeah. You know what? If you can get the red ones, that would be even. Because I know Lego, I got 2 up there.
Yeah. I got Legos too.
And then I can use this one on Oko's, Changos. That shoe would be, well, no, I think I didn't give it a shoe black. No, but I think he got red this time. All right, Oko. Here you go, yo. Yeah. Lemon tiny. Ugh. All right, give me another one. Yeah, I don't know why you painted this bottom. All right, stick that up in there so it can water itself, keep itself hydrated.
There you go. Onion.
All right, rosemary. Soil anyways. The other ones had a lot of soil. Put some eggshells. Eggshells up in there. At least this area is gonna be smelling really good. This area is gonna be lit with the smells. That's another water.
Yep.
Okay. All right, because I'm done with this. Whew.
The deal is right behind you.
Okay. Okay. Let me. This is rosemary. All right. Now it's time for
Candle, please.
deal, huh?
Candle, please.
What?
Candle. Thank you.
Ooh. Let me put this over here. You got more? I like the water system, so I don't have to be focused on watering these every single day.
I don't know if it'll work, but
No, it will. Just the one other altar is still working good.
good.
Yeah. The only time they die is when you forget to put water back in there. And so that means on Sunday, when we change the cups out, we need to be checking this water for the plants, making sure all these plants over here has water.
And those Naomi 4 red candles are on.
That's fine, because they're not showing red like I thought anyways.
Last two are gonna be white anyways.
All right, let me get the last two plants Now this is what Oko was supposed to look like the entire time.
Harsh sweet. And I forgot what this is.
Oh, basil. Basil. Oh. You can look at that and tell that that's basil. Black boy magic, boy! It's not bad. I really thought it was going to take longer, a little bit longer than this. So this is not bad at all. Just wet.
I'm doing my victory dance.
So I want to make sure, yeah, because that's the same way I have it. Looking over here, going out a little bit, and that one is going in. Yeah, yeah, that look a whole lot better. Last one, man.
Dog man back hurt.
Last one. Do we got two more of those things?
We got one more.
See, is it another one in there?
Okay.
Cause I need one for I need those for Oshun sunflowers. Hopefully I don't have to order no more. Ooh, the basil smell good as fuck. Like I said, the one thing I can give you is that this area is gonna always smell good. But some of these herbs have a really strong, potent smell.
Yeah, that's the yellow can.
Put some water in here. it smells good as fuck. Okay, y'all. So this is Oko, God of Agriculture. Whew. This is Oko. Man, boy. Oko is a very powerful deity. Very powerful deity. So yeah, y'all, man, whew, Oko is a very powerful deity. So his offerings is down here, and then just surrounding him and herbs. Whew, man, this was a lot. So that's it. Time for Elijah to clean this mess up.
Wow.
Got the light going over here, the plant light. Ugh. So this is a really good altar. I like it. I love Oko altar. Ooh. So top view, beautiful. Beautiful altar. I know Oko would be happy. Oko is gonna be happy. Ugh. And y'all, I like this little. When I seen this little stool that is made like a tree, I knew for sure that this was gonna be Oko's. When I seen that, I was like, nah, I'm getting that for Oko. That is gonna be his stand. I like that. I'm like, that is gonna be his stand. But yeah, so that's Oko. Did you find another thing, Elijah? Where do you put it?
I already did.
Okay. Did you put directly in the
Yeah, directly in the middle.
Okay. And then Oshun altar, we just brought her some sunflowers. And so now I got to get this together for Oshun. All right, Elijah. After this, you can break after this because Oshun gonna take me a while. 'Cause I gotta open all of these. I gotta open all of these pumpkins. I gotta cut open every last one of these pumpkins and make a. I'm taking the pumpkins, and so y'all know. Come on, let's start naming off things that Oshun loves.
Me?
Okay, Elijah, outside of you. Let's start naming offerings that Oshun loves. Let me. Now I'm blocking people as I see it. Somebody.
That's what you.
Yep, Oshun loves sweets. Yep, Oshun loves apples. But apples will more be more of Ilegua. Think of when you think of apples, think of Ilegua and Chango. But honey, yes, honey is 100% guaranteed. No, Oshun will accept apples because there's nothing wrong with it. It's still sweet. But Oshun has her specific, fruits and vegetables that she loves. Beer. Yes, beer. Oshun, beer is a must. Beer is a must. Shit. I haven't opened a pumpkin in a while. I'm over here tripping. Beer is a must.
You want me to help?
Yeah, you want to do a pumpkin?
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, come do it. I only need a lid up top.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you know what I'm gonna make. I wanted to give you guys a couple of more chances to get some more stuff that Oshun loves, because then you will know how powerful this offering is, because it's touching on a lot of these things. Oh, thank you, baby. That person said, "Be careful you don't cut yourself." I know. I haven't cut a pumpkin in forever. Thank you. I'm gonna try not to cut myself on live. I'm gonna try not to cut myself. I already had my eye going for a while.
First try.
Baby, I'm not against, I'm not against Christianity or anything like that. I'm just not Christian. I think Christians got to respect the fact that when people say, "Hey, I'm not your religion," it's just, I'm not your religion. I know. Baby, I'm scared too. I'm scared too because of how I'm holding this damn knife. And then Elijah, be careful.
Yes.
So, I don't know how Oshun liked pumpkin. I don't know why Oshun liked pumpkin.
Oh, that smells.
That's how pumpkin smell. But offerings that Oshun loves. You could do milk and honey. You could do honey. You could do sweets. Melons will be her preferred fruit. Oshun loves melon just like Yemaya, but her main thing is lemons. Oshun loves lemons. Oshun loves almonds. Oshun loves cinnamon. Oshun loves nutmeg. And Oshun loves pumpkins. Oshun loves beer. And so it's a lot of things that Oshun loves. And so Oshun number is 5. And so because of that, we're going to make a rum chata. I already got we're going to make a rum chata pumpkin. And so 4 of these we're going to turn into a drink. And then the 5th one is, that's a ritual for later. That is a ritual for later, that we're actually going to take Oshun and put her in the pumpkin. And so, that is I need to invoke and shoot Oshun energy tonight. And I really need her for something. And so this is a very powerful offering. And so I already got pumpkin flavored beer down there. And so now I'm making a rum chata.
It's not that hard. That was super easy though.
Okay.
Open another one.
You said what?
Want me to open another one?
Yeah. Just put the lid back on it. Okay. So we're going to show you how to do this thing. And so Oshun loves her pumpkins. And so we're just, and so Pumpkin flavored. You know, I got the seed in my mouth. But let me just show you what it looked like. And it's mainly because when it comes to Oshun, Oshun is a deity that you must taste her stuff. Because Oshun and Orunmila have painted keys that they were poisoned. And so, I'm going to try to get it without all these seeds. God damn. So you can see the thick consistency. So it's a nice creamy, and then it's just going in the pumpkin that it get that pumpkin flavor. And so once we do that, of course, even though this shit is already sweet, we got to drench it with honey because it's Oshun. Mix this around. And so, really good offering for Oshun. Y'all know Oshun love pumpkins, and this is pumpkin season. And so, Oshun, the one thing that I love about this drink is that it's hitting everything that Oshun loves. Oshun loves sweet milk. Oshun loves cinnamon. Oshun loves nutmeg. Oshun loves honey. And Oshun loves pumpkin. And so this is hitting multiple things that she loves. And so, really good. They're good. I just keep getting seeds in my mouth. And so, boom, really good. And then when you get done, you can top it off, sprinkle a little cinnamon and nutmeg, because Oshun loves cinnamon and nutmeg, and it's off to the next pumpkin. So that's one. And then, you know, normally, especially because I'm invoking an Oshun energy later, and so especially when you're invoking the deity energy, work with their number. That's why it's 5 pumpkins. Work with their number. All right. Let's move this pumpkin. We really should have did this for her feast day too, but I've been needing to talk to Oshun and been avoiding Oshun. And you can actually take the seeds out and make oh, it tastes good. It tastes good. And then especially, of course I'm not gonna be tasting it later because now it's on Oshun altar. But especially once it that is just sitting with that pumpkin, it become more and more pumpkin flavor. It become really rich.
You're gonna need to help me open this.
All right, just leave it there.
Yeah. Because it's already opened. It just needs to. The top needs to get.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the last one. You do that.
Well, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, because it's the edges of this knife.
Remember, with Oshun, you always want to taste their stuff. That's good. Drench it with some honey. Let's mix this up. And so then this is pumpkin number 2. And I like to scrape the sides and stuff with it, just so that, pumpkin is mixing in with this, the rum chata. And even if you want to let this sit on the altar a little bit longer, you can even put alcohol in here, and the alcohol is going to allow it to, be able to sit a little bit longer.
The seeds don't.
I don't like pumpkin like that. I don't see how Oshun like pumpkin. I'm not really a pumpkin fan like that, but with all this honey and shit, it do taste good though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you on that.
I'm good with a knife.
Because I guess it balances itself out because the pumpkin got this sour type taste, bitter. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't think this was really open yet.
No, zero. This is weird.
Okay, now it's coming open. There we go. Look at you, pumpkin. Look at you, pumpkin. Look at you, pumpkin. All right, let me put some honey in, and then I'm gonna get this rum chata in there.
Boom. See? This knife always does it. So that was the part.
Let that pumpkin mix all around in here. Get that pumpkin flavored. Always taste it because it's Oshun's. Oshun like her shit tasted before just putting it on her altar. Y'all look good. You don't know. A pumpkin pie wouldn't be easier. You know, the one thing that I love about this is that, and then you got to understand, Oshun really loved pumpkin. And so, even with pumpkin pie, this is an actual pumpkin. And pumpkin is used in pumpkin pie. And so the scent and everything of the pumpkin is going to be stronger in this offering compared to a pumpkin pie. And so, and then the thing I love about it too is that you already know when you get these offerings out, sometimes you can get a lot of fruit flies and stuff like that. Not with this. That's the whole purpose of your pumpkin. Your pumpkin is acting as a lid. Is this the right one?
Yeah.
And so your pumpkin is acting as a lid. And so you don't have to worry about those fruit flies or anything like that. And so no, I prefer the pumpkin rather than the pumpkin pie. And then also, you got to think about it as well. Oshun is liquids. She is the river. She is the lakes. She is the pond. And so normally when I'm trying to invoke the energy of Oshun, I like a lot of water around. So majority of her offerings are going to be water. And so that's why I have it's pumpkin beer down here. And then it's the pumpkin with the pumpkin rum chata. And then even as you smoke tobacco smoke and stuff on her altar, having smoke to go over water is very powerful. It's a very powerful manifestation. When you start mixing the elements and know how they mix, man, it's very powerful.
Call me the master carver.
Here, this last one needs to be carved too. It's just that one is just not getting rum chata in there. Oshun is gonna go in there. Oshun is gonna go out of her vase and into the pumpkin.
So do you want to make it a little bit?
Oh, see, that's another thing. I can't be telling y'all all these secrets. all of these Ifa secrets, how to really work with Oshun. That's another reason why it's like, no, it's a reason why you don't want pumpkin pie and you actually want a pumpkin. It's a way that you work with the Orishas. And some people don't know that way because you're not initiated yet. But, I done already fucked up and said it. One of the most powerful ways to work with Oshun is to take Oshun out of her vase and put her inside a pumpkin and just start working with her, doing all types of magic and everything while she's in that pumpkin. Boy, you don't know how to, when you know how to work with Oshun, when you know how to work with fucking Oshun, baby, everything is about to start opening the fuck up. And so it's like, no, you want the actual, it's a reason why we need the actual pumpkin. It's a lot of fucking shit you can do if you know how to do it fucking right. If you know how to do it fucking right, it's a lot of shit you can do with these Orishas. You just got to know it. Once you know it and once you start doing it, you're going to be like, oh, that's why he got that. That's why he did this.
I'll make it in a little bit thicker.
As long as it can be a lid, that the lid is going to go back.
It is.
And so this is just prep work. All right, my bad, y'all. I'm trying to keep up with the negative comments so I can block people as they come on. Because people got to understand. Look, y'all. If you're not a part of the religion, if you're not trying to learn the religion, get off the page. I got it.
There you go. And there's sweat back.
Huh?
There's
You what?
the dirt.
Okay. Go ahead. You can watch TV upstairs. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Put me some in the ice. This is good. Like, normally I don't be tasting no shoe shit like that. But, I'm like, hey, the Painted Key said that you're supposed to taste her shit. And I'm like, this is good as fuck. I've always, loved this drink. This shit is good as fuck. And, the pumpkin actually it's so sweet that the pumpkin don't mess it up or anything. I knew this was going to be good. And, that was the thing that came to me when Spirit was saying I need to talk to Oshun. ideas always, flood in my head on what I need to do. I know you overdoing it now. I know. I'm like, look, it said you're supposed to taste it. God damn. God damn, man. That shit good. That shit is good. That motherfucking shit good.
Said taste it some more, and taste it a little bit more.
Right. I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure Oshun is good, baby. And it's still not fully done because I still gotta go get candles as well. All right, so this is the one that is gonna be in the middle that I'm actually gonna put her in. Yeah, the one that Oshun is going in gotta be drenched in honey. It's gonna have more honey than all the other ones. And so I need to already be making this, sweet before I start the ceremony. Because I'm finna invoke Oshun tonight, baby. I'm finna invoke her energy. I really need to talk to Oshun. And so I'm making everything right for our date tonight. Cause baby man Oshun, we finna go on a date. But you know what? For the baby that says something about the pumpkin pie, because you said that, I think I'm gonna go get a pumpkin pie as well. I think I'm gonna, that could be spirit. I think I'm gonna go get a pumpkin pie as well. Normally, no, look, I'm very number one, I'm very spoiled when it comes to the water deities, and I'm very clingy when it comes to the water deities, for whatever reason, when it comes to Oshun, Yemaya, and Olakun, they favor me, and I love them. Every single time I have called out to them, they have always came through for me in power, very fast, the whole 9 yards, especially Yemaya. Yemaya is always in every reading. Every time I go to my Ifa priest, Yemaya is always saying, you need to talk to me, go to the altar, sing to me, do this, do that. Yemaya loves me around, and I'm a child of Oya. But that's how it is. Children of Oya is highly protected by Yemaya. And children of Yemaya is highly protected by Oya, but those two don't like each other. It's like they don't like each other, but they protect each other's children. That is some sister shit for you. Where it's like, yeah, I don't fuck with my sister, but that don't mean I don't love my nieces and nephews. That is some sister shit. I'm like, that is some sister shit. Where it's like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna go over there and fuck with my sister, but at the end of the day, every last one of her children, I'm gonna treat them like my own, if not better. And you like, what the fuck? How does that work out? But that's how they are. That's how they are. So, Oshun, this one is real. You know, the sunflowers is real. I just bought today. The pine is always real. You know, and so, you know, Oshun is mirrors. Boom, 1, 2, 3. Oshun is mirrors. You know, give Oshun her damn mirrors. And then you got her pumpkins, her sweets in the middle, beers in between every pumpkin. And this beer is pumpkin beer. She got the same thing set up on that side. This is this is who she is in Christianity. And then this is the beautiful Oshun we know. You know, so, you know, at the end of the day, baby. And so, you know, this is the beautiful Oshun. This is beautiful Oshun. Baby, y'all better fucking recognize. Y'all better fucking recognize. Nah, that's my auntie. That's my fucking auntie. Shit. I love me some Oshun. You know, when I was uninitiated, man, they took really, really good care of me. You know, and that's why I don't believe when people say that the Orishas don't talk to the uninitiated. Nah, I'm not gonna believe that lie, because at the end of the day, when I was uninitiated and when I called on them, they came through every single time. They came through every fucking time. Every fucking time they came through for me. And so you're not gonna tell me that shit. Nah. Say that for the birds and your mama. But I'm ready for tonight. I did this very powerful ritual. Y'all gotta start listening to y'all dreams. My dreams walk me through a very powerful ritual. I don't really do much with my spirit dolls, but I had a dream where it told me what to do with them, where to position them, and everything. And I did that ritual last night. And I walked outside, and it's like the moon. It was a full moon. I didn't even realize it was a full moon last night. And it just had, you know, like when I walked out, I looked to the left, to the corner, and it was just this bright light. And I'm like, do somebody got like a bright street light or some on? And then, of course, me being nosy, I walked over there and I'm like, let me look at this. You know, why is the street light so bright? And then that's when I was able to see the full moon in the sky. And it was the moon bright as shit. And so I did a very powerful ritual last night that, the ancestors gave to me in my dream. And so y'all got to start paying attention to your dreams. You know, your ancestors will get you out of some shit. You will have people doing witchcraft and everything on you, and your dreams will save you and tell you exactly what to do, how to get out of it, how to send that shit back, and everything if you just pay attention. Man, I gotta get. Because that's just like the same thing with this. You know, it was my intuition that it was like, hey, you need to talk to Oshun, and it was like, this is what you need to do, and gave me the idea of how to present to Oshun, and I was like, okay, that's easy, I can do that. And so I'm expecting some very powerful energy tonight. Sometimes I do wish that I was around like, more spiritual people that we can make this like a fun Saturday night evening where it's like, 10 o'clock, everybody come over, let's get to the altars and, do our workings and stuff together, as a family, as a tribe. Sometimes I be wishing, man, that, I do have that. But then at times I be seeing how sometimes that shit go left because people get jealous and all types of stuff within these connections instead of treating everybody like your brother and sister, so, but sometimes I wish. Because like with some of my clients, I wish they were a little bit closer that, like on nights like this, we can say, I can say, hey, come over, it's a full moon. Like, let me show you how to do these workings so that, we can be bringing blessings in. Woo, I'm gonna fall over here. Ugh. Oh no, I could do a petition on that later. I could do a petition on that paper. All right, y'all. Well, I guess that's it for now. I don't know if I'm really gonna, do something tonight. Maybe once I get done with the main stuff, I can kind of show you a little bit some how to work with Oshun and stuff. But it's really some stuff I got to get done tonight, for myself as well as clients. So this will be the best time. I tell people all the time, it's a full moon. This is the time. If some of y'all, if you are trying to manifest, this is the best time. Go on the website, purchase a cleansing, purchase Ebo. These are things that doing it on a full moon is very powerful. But you can't tell grown folks, none. But at the end of the day, like watch those seasons, watch those times. The sky tell you everything. All right, y'all. I'm out.